Hello, this is the Buck 141 large skinner. This knife has a 3.5-inch 420HC steel blade. It is overall 8 inches long and weighs 4.1 ounces. You can see this knife next to a Buck 110 and then next to a 1-foot ruler to kind of give you an idea of the size of this knife. This knife comes with a nylon sheath, which some of these other knives that I reviewed, I've kind of mentioned that some of the complaints were when you pull the knife out, you can kind of hit this little part of the sheath with the blade, and you can see that I've done it there. So, decent sheath. I wouldn't recommend this sheath really for carrying on your belt just because the loop isn't so fantastic. I love Buck knives. This knife is made in the United States. You can see Buck Knife USA, the model number and the year stamped on there. This knife you can buy in 3 different colors. You can get it with the black, orange, or just a stainless. The black and the orange, this stuff, whatever it is that's painted on there, you can kind of hear that probably. And that makes it pretty good so it doesn't slip out of your hand like I kind of worry maybe this stainless would if it was covered in blood or something. This knife has this jimping all over it, which helps you, be able to put your fingers on there any certain kind of way. And then it has the finger guard here. So this actually was one of the first Buck knives that I bought, and I was pretty excited about it. And I guess I didn't really know and didn't really have a lot of practical use before I bought this knife. Right after I bought this knife, I processed a pig, and I had this knife with me, and I guess I thought that this would just be the one knife that you could do all the gutting and all the skinning with because it does have the big belly here. But I was wrong. It gutted okay, but when it came to skinning, although it does have the big belly, for my preference, it has too much of a point, so I kept cutting through the hide. I don't know if that was just my inexperience at the time, or that it is pointy. Now I use the 103 and I really like it. Another thing that I wasn't really too crazy about was how the blade right here kind of goes in. That's just my personal preference. I don't really like that. Anyway, I hate to not give a stellar review on a Buck knife, but I mean, this one just isn't my favorite. Now, where it lives is in my nightstand drawer, and if I'm laying in bed and I need to cut something, this is the knife I use, but I don't really use it for anything other than that. But just wanted to give a review. If anybody has any questions, I guess let me know, and hopefully you enjoyed it. One thing I don't know if I mentioned, that it does have the Buck Forever warranty, and they're not that expensive, so that's kind of nice. So anyway, hope this helps. Thank you.